Since we missed the Kickstarter for Dog Park New Tricks expansion, we're gonna have to wait and pray that it's coming to our local board game store. But today we're gonna react to the teaser trailer that the game has released for it, and we're just gonna give you our reactions to it. The dog shots.
True.
Hello, we're Lottie and Jack Hazel, the designers of Dog Park and Dog Park New Tricks, and the publishers of Bird.
Okay, the first thing that I want to say before we even get started is I want to make a game.
Well, yeah.
And you guys have seen that we've been trying to, and it just, I don't know, they're young, they look like us.
They look like us. They're making a good game.
True.
Games. We're here today to talk to you about our new box expansion for Dog Park, New Tricks, which is the first box expansion for this game, and we're going to be talking to you about what it adds to the base game. There are three major elements that are added, which are multi-breed dogs, trick training, and super locations. New Tricks.
Okay, I don't know about you, but first playing Dog Park, we have been wanting an expansion for so long.
There needs to be something else.
We wanted just more objectives on the bottom of the cards, just something to give it a little bit more strategy.
Yeah, because those that have played Dog Park, at the bottom of the cards, it's like the same 9 things, but just with different dogs.
Yeah, so I'm hoping these are going to give it
At least more.
that little bit of strategy that we're looking for, so we'll see.
Also adds the components for a 5th player, which can be played with or without the expansion.
Yeah,
But now we're going to run through what's new.
The first new element in New Tricks that we're going to talk about is the tricks themselves. So in the game, you're going to be enhancing the engine building within Dog Park, and you're going to be doing this by teaching your dogs tricks. Tricks act as abilities that dogs can use throughout the game. So some of them might be used in the kennel, some of them might be used when you're out on your walk. There are 20 trick cards in the game, and each of these cards allows you to teach a dog a trick in the different locations of the kennel or on the lead. They are randomized at the start of the game, and they're assigned to a breed, so there will always be variation there, and they really enhance the strategy about what you can do with each of your dogs. The way you'll be teaching your dogs the trick is you'll be using this new trainer. During selection in each round, you'll be putting the trainer on a dog and teaching it the relevant trick that it's assigned to on its breed category. These tricks enhance the strategy of the game and make you have lots more choices to think about.
And the second element that New Tricks introduces is perhaps the cutest, and is the multi-breed dogs. So Jack and I, when we walk our Springer Spaniel Rupert, who is our muse and inspiration for Dog Park, we always meet lots of rescues and lots of mixed breeds and multi-breeds when we're out walking. And we knew that once we had published Dog Park, we wanted to include more dogs in all of their, glorious shapes and sizes in the game. So introducing the mixed breed dogs of Dog Park, New Tricks, and these dogs have, most of them have more than one breed category. And that means that in the set collection element of Dog Park, they really throw the cat among the pigeons, or as I've been saying, the dog among the tennis balls, which is a terrible joke, but I have to say it if I say it. And so
I need an American equivalent to what she just said, please.
It's gotta be an inside joke that they had in between each other, and then she's like, I'm gonna say it.
I'm gonna say all the way. But
okay.
First, go.
New Tricks looks interesting. I'm kind of confused on if it's just like you choose a trainer and then you just put the trick on the dog and it's just allocation of like new things.
Like
That's
new
from
resource.
what I understand.
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder how you're going to incorporate how you have to like make the trick happen, or if they just get like a special ability or something. I don't know. See, this is why we need the game.
I do like the mixed breed idea where it like throws your game kind of out of sync, because in the base game you're trying to do set collection of so many different kinds of like
True
breed categories, like hound or I don't even know, worker dogs, and so you to have like just a mixed breed thrown in there would kind of screw up your hand at the end of the game, I feel like.
That's true.
So that would be cool.
It'll be cool. Keep going.
It really mix things up when it comes to the scoring with any kind of breed
Like I was
category.
saying.
And the ones that you will be keeping in mind for the multi-breed dogs and New Tricks are things like the Breed Expert, for example, which you'll be familiar with if you have played Dog Park. So multi-breed dogs score in both of their breed categories, which can be incredibly
Oh.
powerful. Also, any final scoring dogs, objectives or forecasts that reference breeds, the multi-breed dogs will be able to count in both.
So
they can be
mutts are
incredibly powerful
better
dogs.
than thoroughbreds. True or not true?
These aren't horses.
Okay, what do you call a thoroughbred in
I don't know.
dogs? A purebred?
Purebred, yeah.
Yeah, mutts are better than purebreds. You heard it here first, folks.
It scores in both. Okay, that's a lot different than what I was expecting off the first impression of it.
Maybe we just need to not pause.
We need to stop talking.
Into your kennel, but can be more expensive to walk, so maybe trickier to get out in the park. So something to keep in mind.
So with new dogs, new tricks, lots of these things going on, the park is becoming ever more popular. And so to that end, the park itself is growing and changing. So we are adding the super locations to the park, which act as very powerful locations that are randomly placed throughout the game during the home time phase or the setup phase for the next round. And these locations are special because they can be visited by all the players with no penalty, but also they are unique in what they do. So they do things that are exceptionally powerful. For example, the one here allowing you to trade a resource for 3 victory points, and they are varied in what they do, including swapping, including getting more resources or getting more points, and they are really powerful new places to go. So you will be most likely be designing your walking strategy around visiting these locations.
So as Jack mentioned, more locations in the park for 4 players, but New Tricks also adds a 5th player. So you can play this with or without the expansion. So if you want to play base game Dog Park, you can do that with the components that New Tricks brings. But if you want to play it with New Tricks, that's perfectly fine as well. So the 5th player adds some components to the board. We have 2 new location tiles at the front, so we have a little bit more room in the park for people to move around. Another leaving bonus, which means that there's more space, more bonuses for more players, and then an additional space in the field for the 5th dog. Plus, of course, the 5th player components that we've got here.
So cute.
So that's everything that New Tricks has to offer. We're adding tricks to the game, multi-breed dog cards, new locations in the dog park, as well as a 5th player. We're really ramping up and amping up the strategy and complexity of the game, adding to the mechanics we know you love from the original Dog Park. If you'd like to get yourself a copy, please check out all the links below.
Yeah, we missed
Thanks for watching.
Rip.
Okay. Would you buy it?
Yeah, 100%.
Of course. It looks like it's going to fix the things we've talked about that I think that needs to be done.
I'm really excited to buy it. I don't know. Like you were saying,
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to fix that strategy aspect that we were missing in it. It's a really great game at this base, but I feel like this will incorporate what I'm looking for.
True. And like looking at like the trick cards, like we would scroll back a little bit, like you can see where the strategy is, but I'm still wondering how it's going to be able to do it.
If it's going to add enough.
Yeah.
I think that's my only worry, is if it's going to add enough of what I'm looking for.
True. The other thing about this game is like it's kind of like Everdell, where like you only have like a very, very limited set of resources. Like you don't get a ton, and so I wonder how, with the tricks costing stuff and how the multi breeds cost more to play, like to walk, if it's gonna be just too hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, balanced and.
So it'll be really interesting to see. I think the super locations, from what it sounds like, should fix that, but I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I really like the super location idea of the game, because it's like the park is expanding, the world is expanding.
True.
So we'll see what other expansions they have.
They said this was only the first, so we'll see.
I would love to see more expansions to this game, and even like, kind of like, what is it? Scythe is doing with Expeditions, where it's like the same universe, but
Oh, kind of like how Everdell's doing too.
yeah, with a different game. I would love to see more games in this universe, just because it's a cute watercolor dog park. Like, what else is there in this world that we're missing out on?
True, it's awesome. If you guys liked us doing this reaction video, let us know down below and tell us what else we should react to if there's any new board games coming out that you've heard of and have videos about them. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and we'll see you guys next time.